Hello and welcome back to the Daily Eco. Today we are presenting 6 eco-friendly and effective ways to get rid of snails and slugs from your garden. Relocate them. To do this, you can set up shelters and traps such as tiles or special baskets to catch them. It's important to review these traps daily and remove any snails or slugs caught. Once you have gathered all the snails and slugs caught in the traps, you can then relocate them to a different location, far away from your garden or orchard. Choose a location with plenty of vegetation and water nearby, such as a river. This way you can avoid harming the snails and slugs and also prevent damage to your garden or orchard without the use of harmful pesticides. Coffee. Ground coffee is an effective barrier against slugs, snails and worms, as they create a challenging surface for these pests to pass through. The coffee's composition is also strong, and it can even become toxic to these creatures, repelling them instantly. To protect your garden, place a thin layer of ground coffee on the area you wish to safeguard. Don't worry about placing it too close to your plants, as coffee is beneficial for the soil and helps improve its composition by providing more nitrogen. Garlic. Garlic is a potent repellent thanks to its strong components, and it's simple to use without causing harm to plants, crops, or the environment. This natural remedy can also repel other unwanted creatures in gardens, including aphids, and it's one of the best homemade fungicides available. To use garlic as a pest repellent, you can chop up a few cloves and scatter them around the area you want to protect. Alternatively, you can create a garlic-infused liquid by steeping a large amount of garlic in water and then sprinkle the solution on the soil and plants when the sun is out to avoid burning the leaves. Coarse salt or eggshells. Coarse salt or eggshells can serve as a barrier that's highly unpleasant for snails, slugs, and some worms, as they irritate and even harm them. When these pests encounter a barrier made of coarse salt or eggshells, they quickly abandon the area in search of a more hospitable location. To use this natural remedy, spread a thin layer of coarse salt or crushed eggshells around the plants you want to protect. However, be careful not to overuse salt, as it can damage the soil and harm your plants. Let's take a quick test before moving forward. Do you know the other beneficial uses of eggshells for plants? To make calcium-rich fertilizer, to reduce soil acidity, to make a homemade compost, all of the above. Think about it carefully, because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. Soap nuts. To prepare the soap solution, start by making a concentrate of washing nuts. Once the solution is ready, spray it on all the parts of the plants you want to protect, such as the leaves, flowers, and branches. Don't worry about damaging your plants, because this natural soap is free of artificial chemicals that could harm them or the animals. While it doesn't harm the plants, it makes it very difficult for snails and slugs to move around or feed on them, ultimately repelling them. In no time, you will notice that these pests are leaving your garden in search of a more hospitable environment. Natural predators. You can also use natural predators as a means of controlling snails and slugs in your garden. You can encourage other animals to inhabit the area and feed on these mollusks. Some examples of natural predators include salamanders, toads, frogs, tortoises, snakes, ducks, chickens, and some birds. As for the earlier question, the correct answer is D, as all the given options are correct uses for eggshells in plants. So tell us, are you going to use these home remedies to keep slugs and snails away from your garden? Let us know in the comments, and until next time.